I said, oh my God, we've got to be on that boat. And I focused all of my efforts from that point on getting us on that boat. And at one point, the Coast Guard told them, no media. Do not allow any media on any of your boats. And at that point, BP said to them, well, we're chartering that boat. You don't have a say. And the Coast Guard's like, okay, whatever you want. It was really emotional seeing it submerged in water as it's being lowered in the water very, very slowly, and then more and more and more, and then when the top of it, the dome, is almost fully submerged, you can see the oil from the water. The outside of the box was painted white, so you saw this black oil staining, splashing against the sides of the dome, and it really hit home for you. What they were dealing with.
It was an eerie feeling because it was nighttime. It was lit up by lights. There's that cold, oily sea down below, and as it was being lowered in, it was like it was almost when they were unchaining this device. It's like they were unchaining King Kong.
It took about 18 hours for that first box for it to get to the seafloor.
As it was being lowered, there was this kind of like hush of anticipation, and people would see something. It was like, it's like watching a live execution or something, and people would see something and point it out to you and say, look at the oil lapping up on the side, look at that, and people were pointing out little facets of it. And then when it finally went down and disappeared, it seems like that nobody was talking, and then the water got calm again and it was gone. And of course everybody wants this thing to work. I mean, there's not a person in their right mind that doesn't want this to be resolved quickly.
And then at some point we find out that these ice crystals had built up and foiled their attempt. And it was a real letdown for a lot of people, especially the crew of the Griffin that had brought this out there. They really wanted to be a part of the containment.
Every day this went by, this is going to affect southern Louisiana and the Gulf Coast more and more. And I'm a native of these parts, and this land is very dear to me, and I hate to see it irreparably harmed.